EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower in the fabulous European capital of Paris, France. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here between the Houston Oilers taking on our home team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, kill.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. But you look at this defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They go play action with Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
After another really nice run, this is where defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them?
Third and 2, now Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But you look at this defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Lawrence will throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. Touchdown! Christian Kirk. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Tigers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hall again on 2nd down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
First down, Whalers.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
A toss left side for Hall. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Oilers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Marquise Brown, 42 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. they'll go play action here with Stroud. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
A couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Stroud now on 4th down. Looking deep here from Mooney. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Stroud off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Etienne once more. Fighting through. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence changing the play. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Firing quickly, but it's in.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Off the option, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Etienne. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Play action. Stroud now. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll send the tight end in motion. Final play of the half, Stroud. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. To return, here's Agnew. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. Uncorks one for Davis. This is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
we've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit. A give running right, Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. And they're going to speed things up here.
Harris, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Lawrence to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Etienne. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Here's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown! Travis Etienne from 10 yards out. And the Tigers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This could be the turning point.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Stroud looking to throw. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Oilers.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's 2nd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Stroud. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Stroud to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Pittman. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Oilers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ram 23. 11-11.
Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's not able to 22. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, they got him again. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Stroud looking to change the play.
Hey, smash Bronco! Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Stroud off the play fake. Under pressure, and they got to him again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Pass the street! Pass the street! Check, hurt, hurt! Check smash! Check smash! Check smash! Check smash! Ready?
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, 29 yards. And And the Tigers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now Lawrence on first down. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Lawrence will throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And got his man complete. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball over.
Down in no town already.